Welcome back to Factorio Recursion. This is episode number 4. Last episode we set up the blue science, the science pack 3, and so we've been researching stuff. I'm currently on mining productivity 6. Seems like a good idea to research the mining productivity so that we can make the use of our island before we have to leave it to find some extra resources elsewhere. Here are the bonuses I've researched. The mining one is here. 10%. Oh, that works for the pump jacks, too. That's kind of interesting. So what I'd like to do today is I do want to make and set up the military science packs. But before we do that, we really have to do something about the mess of a base. We have to refactor it a little bit. Well, I want to straighten out the kinks. And to do that, we're going to make it a little bit more modular with these factory building Mark 1s. So what we're going to do, we're going to plop some of these down, and we're going to put certain sections of the base in these guys. So I'm going to have one for the research labs. I think that makes a lot of sense. And then we're going to have another one for the red, green, and blue science assemblers. I think those should all fit within there. And then we're going to take this big green circuit area. We're probably going to double it up pretty soon. But we're going to put it inside this guy. Should have enough room there. And then let's see, we need to increase our copper production. That's starting to run a bit slow. So I'm going to do with the copper production what I did with this guy. And I'm going to put in 2 rows of steel furnaces, which will be approximately 4 times as fast as this thing. Although those were rows of, I think maybe slightly less than 4 times, because I think this row might be longer. And then let's see, I've got 1 extra. I know I planned this out ahead of time. What was I going to put in that one? I'm not sure. Also, off camera, I added 2 extra steam engine factories to our area over there to keep up with the increased demand. And, oh, that's right. I remember now. So it's about time we automate some belts, and we've got the fast belts. So we're going to automate the belts somewhere right around here-ish. We're going to increase our iron and copper belts from just 1 yellow one to 2 red ones. And I think that should help quite a bit. And presto changeo, all the layouts are done. Well, except for the one for the express belts, I haven't done that yet. In here we have the layout for the science combined. Everything except for the stuff, the ingredients for the blue science is made in there. So we'll need a line for iron, for copper, and for green circuits. And then a belt for red circuits, and a belt for these 2 guys, the engine and the mining drill thing. So we can go ahead. Let's go ahead and break this down. Let's break it down. And let's leave like 3 of these in here. Oh, but I meant to do this. So there's this feature. There's this thing you can do where there's these chests inside here. And whatever you put in the chest inside your factory is what gets displayed there. I kind of wish if there's only one, it was central. But whatever. So you can see it's the same as hitting Alt to see what's inside your chest or what your assembly machines are making. So we can do that. This one is going to have science. So let me grab 1 of each, and we will put this in here as well. Only 2 chests. Did that other one not have 4 chests? Was it a different size? No, 2 chests, 4 slots. Okay, that's what I saw. All right. Oh, I see. You can have 1, 2. All right. Oh, I see. So, I bet if I take this blue guy out of here and I put it here, it's going to display in a row. Oh, but it's going to be big. All right, never mind. We'd like them to be the same size. Let's put you like that. Pretty cool. And then we're going to pick you up. Go ahead and move this out of the way. And we're going to pick you up and place you right next to that other guy. Like so. How many spaces apart? So if we connect them... Oh, I'm out of medium electric poles. Let's grab a stack of those. Unless I have a stack in my inventory, I do not. Am I automating those over here? So we can either split these guys, power them up with the big power poles, in which case I would want a gap of 2 spaces. Or we can power them with medium electric poles, in which case I think I want a space... oh, that's too far, huh? Oh, I see. So it's either going to be one space or two. What I would like to have is a little bit of space in between them to see what's going in between them. So I think we're going to go with 3 spaces. Let's do that. And then... or no, we'll go 2 spaces and we'll use the big electric poles. Yeah. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. So the thing is, with the shadows that the items, that the buildings generate, I think we're going to have... Yeah, let's do that. I think we're going to have some stuff in the darkness. I would like to have lights. But when you put the lights in between buildings like that, they're a little bit in shadow, but I guess it's not that big of a deal. So then we're going to break down all of this, all these guys, and just like you should, I'm going to pick up... We can also start to recover these small electric poles until we're not using any anymore. I suppose I should also route the coal out around the edge of our bus, although we're going to be getting rid of a lot of the bulk, a lot of the clutter in our base, so maybe we can just keep it the way it is. Pick up all this. Pick up the inserters first. Gonna have a lot of random stuff in my inventory. Tell you what, let's go ahead and dump some of it. Oh man, that looks so much nicer, so much more streamlined. We've got a proper 4-to-4 balancer for our iron ore and our copper ore. All of our ore buildings are nice and lined up. All of our factories are nice and lined up. So we get this nice pleasing grid from our big power pole lines. We're ready to set up the science again. So let me just look at this real quick. This guy coming through here is iron, and I think this one is copper. Okay, so the top one is iron. Right here. Let's pick this up briefly. So we want a fast belt there, or what's it? Whatever it's called, express. And then we can do that. And this guy coming down here is express, and then we need a copper line. See here, copper. Okay, I think I can make that work. And then from there, yeah, that can be a normal belt. And then we just need to do some underground belt stuff to bring everything through. Yep. Pretty good. And then express belts coming through there. And then these guys coming through there. I guess we'll just do another set of undergrounds. Okay. How's that look? Did I do it right? I did? Yeah. Except some of these need to be upgraded to our express belt friends. Actually, everything... Yeah, all of them. I guess all of these guys will be express belts. Even if we can't support that much throughput on a belt, eventually we will come back and have that much later. All right, let's add a power line there. Oh, I would like to have lights in the same configuration. Oh, this is going to annoy me. But I can't. I can't have lights in the same configuration because there's a line there, a belt. What if we do this? Yeah, okay, maybe that looks all right. So these guys should be coming in here. Let's just confirm that everything is working. Okay, it appears that I set everything upright. Yeah, okay, it's producing. The blue science isn't set up yet because we've got to figure out where we're putting the electronic circuit guy. So the electronic circuit guy for inputs, what's he need? Just plastic, green circuits, and copper. Where's the copper coming from? The top? Okay, the copper's coming from up there, which will be there and there. And then these two. So nothing on the sides, right? Oh, no, that's not true. This is the output. And then the input is here. Right, okay. Okay, good. Why is that displayed? Oh, because I clicked it and said R, and oh, I see, and then it pops back up. Oh, interesting, okay. Anyway, so we need to put that somewhere. And I just want to make sure that we have enough room for it. So if I put it right underneath this guy, I want it to be parallel. And let's see, the top needs copper, so we'll need enough for 2 splitters. Okay, let's do it. Let's pick it up. And then move it. Something like, I think that will be enough space. Well, everything is hooked back up. I've got the Science Pack 3s up and running again, the blue ones. Everything is much more streamlined. It looks so much nicer, and it's going to let us get through the next section of this until we get super high tech with the robots. I think this layout will do good. 2 lines of iron, 2 lines of copper. Anyway, okay, so the next thing we need to do is it's time to automate the military science pack, and we're going to do it in this little facility here. And it is it's a little bit different in that every time we craft it, we get 2 of them. Science packs 1, 2, and 3, you get 1 per craft. And it looks like the high-tech science packs, which takes batteries, processing units, speed modules, and 30 copper cable. That's a lot of cable. Those you get 2 of those as well. Okay, so let's head inside here. We're going to craft them in here, and let's just lay out the ratios of what we need. So we want 1 military science pack per second to keep up with the ratios of the other things we're crafting, which means we actually need 5 assembly machines. So, gonna look something like that. Not this layout, but just the proportions. So that means that we need 1 piercing round every 10 seconds per assembly machine. So we need 5 every 10 seconds. So we need 1 every other second. 1 piercing round every other second. It takes 3 seconds to craft 1. So, what's that tell us? That means we need 2 of these. Okay. Sweet. So, each of those needs 1 firearm magazine every 3 seconds, or 1 firearm magazine every second and a half. And it takes 1 second. Okay, so we only need 1 of those. Okay, lovely. So that's that guy. Coming back here, we're going to need 5 grenades every 10 seconds, or 1 grenade every other second. And the grenades take 8 seconds to craft, so we will need 4 of these guys. Right? And those, okay, just coal and iron. That should be no big deal. And then the other guy is a turret. How many of those we need? We need 1 every other second as well. And that takes 8 seconds to craft. So, 4 seconds for you as well. All right, the layout is all set up. Let's see if I set it up properly, if it's gonna work, or if it's gonna crash. Oops, if it's gonna crash and fail. That should be the steel heading in there. Then let's see, we need to grab this guy. Pull an underground belt all the way down there. For the iron, I guess we'll pull everything down, I suppose. This guy will need, because the copper will be going underneath him, we'll give him an underground belt like that. Let's see. Oh yeah, then the steel goes there. That's right. Okay, good. And then 2 lines of copper. Like that. Oh, I keep putting the pipe down because my underground belts are normally 4. We're in this transition phase where I've got 2 different types of things on my bar, and it is confusing the hell out of me. And looks like we ran out of these things. Next thing we will be doing... Oh, I need iron gear wheels. Let's see. I can... Oh, you know what? I can grab them from this belt. Okay, let's do this. Just need, like, 40 of you. I don't need all the pipes, though. Just give me the 1. There we go. Okay. Make 1. Let's make, like, 2, 3, or 4. And after laying all this stuff out, it's going to take a ton of iron to build all this stuff. And I'm a little bit suspicious that we can actually do it with... Yeah, you can see 1 iron belt is not going to be enough. I'm almost for certain. And we can also... I haven't balanced these belts recently, so let's just... Oops, give them a balancer. And let's see, you are getting... Okay, right here, we'll give you a balancer. Oh, that helps. I still don't think that's going to be enough iron coming through. Let's see, where is this coming from here? No. This one all the way back here. Let's just give them another balance like so. We do have 2 compressed belts. Seems like it, or more or less 2 compressed belts of iron. The more and more we pull. All right, let's come in here and take... Oh, wait, you know what? One more thing. There we go. Okay, what do we got? Is the iron enough? We're not making any grenades just yet. Grenades are on their way. And looks like we're missing a belt right there. Okay, so we're starting to get some of this stuff being made. What's going... Oh. Okay, that is a colossal mistake. So the gear wheels are meant to be on that side, which means we need the copper to to be on the other side of the belt. Let's see if we do let me just see something real quick. Yes, that'll still go on the top. Okay. Let's grab all of this copper. Yeah, see here, copper. And then we need this guy to be on the right. Okay, let's refactor this slightly. So we will have... yeah, like this. I got it. We can do it. So this will be the same. We'll just swap the way that the underground belts are working. Okay, I guess that works. Not quite as pretty as what I had before, but if it works, that's fine. Okay, now these are all getting made. The copper hasn't quite caught up yet, but we can always upgrade these belts if it's not quite fast enough. We'll just keep an eye on it as we get going here. These guys all seem to be fine. These guys are definitely not getting up. Okay, so let's start to upgrade this. I don't think we are... We're not pulling nearly enough iron through. Maybe that's the challenge of this particular science pack. Each of those gun turrets takes 20 iron plates apiece, and then 5 for the grenades, and 4 per the normal bullets. Okay. So we'll upgrade that guy. And you. That should help a bit. This yellow belt is fine. This guy needs to be faster. Because this guy down at the end is barely getting anything. The copper plate's caught up. But that's because this guy's not getting enough iron. So he's not using these guys. We might need to upgrade those. And then the only thing the iron is coming down here for is for him. So half of a yellow belt is fine. Okay, is the iron catching up? It seems like... Yes, it seems like we're producing enough for these guys to continually produce now. So we should be making... Oh, what are you missing? You're missing... Oh, I didn't give you inserters. Okay. Did not give you inserters. So if this is like that, I can actually get rid of one of those belts. Now you're being produced. Okay, no wonder. Okay, everything is lovely. The world is a magical place. We are producing the military science pack. We have a lot of extra space in here. But, I don't know. Maybe we'll make use of it. Maybe we won't. Looks like all the belts are doing fine now. Look at that. Ore come in and just get evaporated out, but it's only really using half the belt, it seems. Or that's where we see the movement. And this is backing up. Okay, so let's come out here. Let's tie this into our main research facility. And what we're going to do is, I think we can bring it in like this, or we can side load it. Which one would look better? From the outside, it's probably going to look better if we do it this way. Because we don't really come in here too often, except when we need to add stuff or modify things. Yeah, that'll be just a little bit neater than having it snake around. And I thought about, oops, we could have side-loaded it like that. Doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter, I guess. Okay, so you are right here. Boom. Okay, and we have researched the 5th type. There's 7. So this is the high-tech science pack. And then there is... Let's see, what's number 4 was military, 3 was... There's a production one. Yeah, there's a production one we haven't researched yet. Not sure where it is. It's around here somewhere. It's one of these. I know I saw it. Here we go. Yeah, the production science pack is purple. I guess that's what the alien goop used to take, or used to be. The purple one. That'll be when we unlock the electric furnaces. So it takes one electric furnace, one assembly machine, and one electric engine unit. We'll need to make lubricant for that, which shouldn't be any big deal, because we have a lot of extra space inside this guy. And as soon as this architecture is done, I think I'll research some military stuff. We're still pretty decent ways away from needing to leave our island. By that point, we'll probably have a pretty good amount of power and laser turrets, all that kind of stuff. And the power is starting to become an issue. Yeah, we're using more and more. We're not even satisfying anymore. And I just added 2 more of these guys. I need to add some more. I think I might just fill this guy up with steam engine stuffs. Or at least add, well, maybe we'll add 3 more. We'll just add them as we need them. But I'm never going to have more than one of those. Fairly soon, we will be researching nuclear power. And I don't have any idea how any of this works. So that's going to be a fun thing to explore. I don't know that we really have room on this island to invest heavily into solar panels. Maybe we could use a little bit just to supplement our steam engines while we're figuring out how the nuclear power works. Yeah, I suppose we could do that. And let's take a look down here. Is there a way? Yeah, this is... oh, let's do... So this guy is only getting used half of his belt, huh? Okay, so let's do this. We can actually supplement this a little bit. If we put an extra splitter here... and an extra splitter there. Yes. Okay, that will help balance them a little bit better. We had half of his belt getting split onto this, and then half again. So only 25% of that guy was getting used, more or less. Or I guess half of... Oh, yeah, only half of him was getting used, because then 25% of that half went to either side of there. So 50% total. Okay. But I think that about does it for the video. Next time, I guess we'll mess around with some military stuff and maybe start making some solar panels. Maybe we'll make some grenades, some extra grenades. Oh, you know what we can do? Okay, let's do this. Since we are making grenades and I need to get rid of some trees, I think you know what we're going to do to celebrate the end of the episode and our 4th science pack created on the 4th episode. We're going to blow up some trees. No more chopping these chumps down. Yeah, get wrecked, tree. Anyway, that's the end of the episode. Hope you enjoyed it. See you later. Take it easy. Have a good day. Goodbye.